You're holding Bitcoin. Maybe a lot, maybe a little. Either way, if you die tomorrow, it's gone forever. Your family won't be able to access it. They won't know it exists. They won't know where it's stored or how to recover it. Over $100 billion in Bitcoin is estimated to be lost permanently. A lot of it is from people who died without a plan. This video covers what actually happens to your crypto when you die, and the simple steps to make sure your family doesn't lose everything. Traditional assets have a system. Bank accounts have beneficiaries. Houses have wills and deeds. Investment accounts transfer through probate. Bitcoin doesn't work that way. If you hold your Bitcoin in self-custody, only you have the keys. When you die, those keys die with you. There's no forgot password button. There's no bank to call. There's no beneficiary form to file. If your family doesn't have your seed phrase or private keys, the Bitcoin is locked forever, unrecoverable, gone. Chainalysis estimates between 3 to 4 million Bitcoin are lost forever. That's 15% to 20% of all Bitcoin that will ever exist. Some of it was lost to hard drive failures, forgotten passwords, or people who mined Bitcoin in 2010 and threw away their laptops. But a significant portion is from people who died without telling anyone they owned crypto or how to access it. Their families had no idea, or they knew Bitcoin existed but couldn't find the keys. Same result. Permanent loss. Scenario 1. You hold Bitcoin on an exchange like Coinbase. You die. Your family finds out you had an account. They contact the exchange. The exchange asks for a death certificate, proof they're the legal heir, and court orders. Months later, maybe they get access. Maybe the exchange freezes the account during disputes. Maybe international jurisdictions complicate it. It's messy but possible. Scenario 2, you hold Bitcoin in a hardware wallet. You die. Your family finds the device but doesn't have the seed phrase. The Bitcoin is locked forever. They're holding a brick worth thousands or millions of dollars they can't access. This is the nightmare scenario, and it's common. Most people don't plan because they think they have time. You're young, you're healthy, death feels distant. Or you think your family will figure it out. They won't. Crypto is too technical. Or you're worried that writing down your seed phrase and putting it somewhere creates a security risk. That's valid. But dying without a plan is a bigger risk. The solution isn't choosing between security and accessibility. It's designing a system that balances both. Here's the minimum viable plan. Step 1. Write down your seed phrase on paper, not digitally, not on your phone, physical paper. Step 2. Put it in a fireproof safe or safety deposit box. Step 3. Write instructions on a separate piece of paper explaining what the seed phrase is, what wallet it unlocks, and basic steps to recover the funds. Keep this with the seed phrase. Step 4. Tell one trusted person where the safe or box is located. Don't give them the seed phrase yet. Just tell them where it is and what it's for. Step 5. Include this information in your will. Reference the location of the seed phrase and name the person who knows where it is. If you're holding significant Bitcoin, single signature wallets are a single point of failure. A multi-signature wallet requires multiple keys to access funds. Example, 2 of -3 multi-sig. You create 3 keys. Any 2 are needed to move the funds. You hold 1 key. Your spouse or trusted family member holds the second. A lawyer or third party holds the third. If you die, your spouse and the lawyer can combine their keys to access the Bitcoin. You're not trusting any single person with full access. This is the gold standard for inheritance planning with large amounts. Some people use services that act as dead man's switches. You set up an account with a service like Casa or Unchained Capital. You check in periodically to prove you're alive. If you don't check in for a set period, say 6 months, the service releases the keys to your designated heir. This automates the inheritance process. The downside is you're trusting a third party. The upside is it removes the risk of your family not finding your seed phrase. Evaluate based on your comfort with custodians versus self-sovereignty. Do not store your seed phrase digitally, not in a password manager, not in Google Drive, not in your email, not in a photo on your phone. Digital storage creates attack vectors. If someone hacks your cloud account, they have your Bitcoin. Do not tell too many people. The more people know where your seed phrase is, the higher the risk of theft. Do not skip writing it down because you think you'll remember. Memory fails. People forget. Hard drives die. Paper survives. Your family probably doesn't understand crypto. Writing down the seed phrase isn't enough. You need to leave instructions they can actually follow. Example instruction sheet. This is a recovery phrase for a Bitcoin wallet. It contains amount of Bitcoin worth approximately value at time of writing. To access it, 1. Download wallet name from official website. 2. Select recover wallet and enter this 24-word phrase exactly as written. 3. Contact crypto-savvy friend or lawyer for help if needed. Their contact info details. Make it foolproof. Assume they know nothing. In most countries, cryptocurrency is considered property. That means it's subject to estate taxes and probate laws. Include your crypto holdings in your will. Specify who inherits it. Consult an estate lawyer who understands digital assets. Don't assume your standard will covers crypto. Many older wills don't explicitly mention digital assets. Update your will to specifically include cryptocurrency. If you die without a will, your Bitcoin might get stuck in probate disputes for years. For high net worth individuals, setting up a trust can streamline inheritance. You transfer your Bitcoin into a trust. The trust owns the Bitcoin. You name beneficiaries. When you die, the trustee distributes the Bitcoin according to your instructions. This avoids probate. It provides privacy. And it gives you control over how and when the Bitcoin is distributed. Example, you could structure the trust to release Bitcoin to your kids when they turn 25 instead of immediately. Trusts are complex, you need a lawyer. But for large holdings, they're worth it. Some people keep Bitcoin on exchanges specifically for inheritance purposes. If you die, your family can work with the exchange to recover the funds through legal processes. This is easier than recovering from cold storage. But it sacrifices self-custody. You're trusting the exchange to exist and to honor your family's claim. Exchanges get hacked. Exchanges go bankrupt. It's a trade-off. For small amounts, may be acceptable. For significant holdings, the risk is too high. Your plan isn't set it and forget it. If you move Bitcoin to a new wallet, update your instructions. If you change the location of your seed phrase, tell your trusted person. If your wallet software updates and the recovery process changes, update the instruction sheet. Review your inheritance plan annually. Crypto changes fast. Your plan needs to keep up. The best way to know if your plan works is to test it. Give your trusted person a small amount of Bitcoin in a separate wallet. Walk them through the recovery process. See if they can actually do it. If they get confused, your instructions aren't clear enough. Fix them. This dry run could save your family thousands of hours of frustration and potentially millions of dollars in lost Bitcoin. You don't need to give them the keys today, but you should tell them crypto exists in your estate. Tell them where to find information if something happens to you. Tell them who to contact for help. The worst scenario is your family having no idea you owned Bitcoin. Even if they can't recover it, at least they know to try. Silence guarantees loss. If you die without a plan, your Bitcoin dies with you. Your family loses the inheritance. Your wealth disappears. All the time you spent accumulating it, gone. All the risk you took holding it through volatility, wasted. This isn't theoretical. It happens constantly, and it's completely preventable. One afternoon of planning protects years of investment. Here's what to do today. Step 1. Write down your seed phrase if you haven't already. Step 2. Store it securely in a fireproof safe or safety deposit box. Step 3. Write clear recovery instructions. Step 4. Tell one trusted person where the safe is. Step 5. Update your will to include crypto. Step 6. Review and update the plan annually. That's it. 6 steps between your family inheriting your Bitcoin or losing it forever. Comment planned if you already have an inheritance plan for your crypto, or starting if this video convinced you to set one up. Next video, I'm breaking down Bitcoin mining, whether it's profitable in 2026, and if you can actually make money doing it from home. Subscribe to Unbanked. The old money had a head start. You have the internet.